Thank you for joining us. This is News Now. I am Frank Komalape. And now President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday presided over the Federal Executive Council meeting at the State House in Abuja. Before the commencement of the meeting, the President swore in 6 newly appointed Federal Permanent Secretaries. They include Adam Mahmood Kambari of Borno State, Iswabana Nkwasai of Cross River, Lamuwa Adamu Ibrahim of Gombe State, Yakubu Adam Kofa Mata of Kano State, Oloruntola Olufemi Michael of Gombe State, and Richard Filangwa of Taraba State. In an interview with State House correspondent, the head of Civil Service of the Federation, Folashade Yemieshon, urged the new permanent secretaries to give their best in the discharge of their duties to advance the efficiency of the country's civil service. And now the buses facilitating the evacuation of Nigerian students from Sudan have finally arrived, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission said on Wednesday. The commission in a tweet said the buses arrived on Tuesday night, with more buses expected to arrive Wednesday morning with help from the National Emergency Management Agency and the Nigerian Embassy in Sudan. It was gathered that some of the Nigerian evacuees spent the night waiting at one of the pick-up points until Wednesday morning. NIDC OM, that's NIDCOM, shared photos from a pick-up point showing scores of people standing in queues. And in the meantime, President Muhammadu Buhari has sent a condolences to the family. One of the Nigeria's celebrated columnists, Peter Enahoro, popularly known as Peter Pan. Enahoro died on Monday at the age of 88 in London, the United Kingdom. Buhari, in a statement signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, described Enahoro as a gifted and iconic journalist, author and publisher, adding that Enahoro earned the public trust by his fearless writings, tenacity, and commitment to the pursuit of truth. On his part, the President-elect Bola Tinubu, in a statement by his media officer, Tunde Rahman, recalled the role Enahoro played in Nigeria's march to nationhood through instrumentality of the media. Similarly, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in a statement signed by his chief press secretary, Boyega Koshile, hailed Enahoro for the mark he made as an international journalist, having worked as a contributing editor of Radio Deutsche Welle in Cologne, Germany, Africa editor of National Zeitung in Basel, Switzerland, and editorial director of New African magazine in London. Also, the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, described the deceased as a national treasure, saying the late columnist made insightful and critical commentary on the Nigerian nation and its march to a free, fair, and just society. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission is to commence afresh the prosecution of a former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kaude, and 3 others at the Federal High Court, Abuja, on alleged misappropriation of 4.6 billion naira and money laundering. Counsel for the EFCC, Rotimi Oyedepo, told Justice Daniel Osiago at the Federal High Court in Lagos Tuesday that this move became necessary following last week's judgment of the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, which quashed the charges. Oyedepo said that in view of the judgment of the Court of Appeal, all exhibits and documents tendered by the prosecution should be released to enable the Commission to commence the matter afresh at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Justice Oseago subsequently ordered the release of all exhibits and documents tendered before the court during the hearing of the matter back to the FCC. Last week, Thursday, Justice Mohammed Danjuma of the Court of Appeal had delivered judgment on an appeal filed by one Fani-Kaude's co-defendant, former Minister of Finance Ninadi Usman, challenging the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court, Lagos, to hear the matter. Ahead of the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly, a northern-based group, Arewa Initiative for Good Governance, has kicked against the zoning of the Senate presidency to a particular region or religion. Addressing a news conference in Kaduna, The convener of the group, Salisu Tanko, and his spokesman, Al-Bab Abdullahi, said what should determine the next president of the Senate is character and competence. The group also notes that the unity and peace of the country, especially in the aftermath of the 2023 general elections, largely depend on the National Assembly and its leadership, which will be saddled with the responsibility of leading the healing process and rebuilding the mutual trust among various aggrieved divides across the country. Against this backdrop, the group said it has endorsed the senator representing Niger East Senatorial District, Sani Musa, as the next Senate president, describing him as the best among equals to lead the 10th National Assembly. It said the present polarization of the country along ethnic and religious lines during the general elections therefore requires a vibrant National Assembly under the leadership of Senator Musa to be able to reunite the country. And now, gunmen have reportedly abducted no fewer than 29 villagers in the Kwani area council of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The 29, which comprised men, housewives, and children, were adopted in the middle of Tuesday night from Yewuti village, the hometown of the immediate past vice chairman of the Kwani area council, Zubairu Jibrin Yewuti. Reports indicate two housewives, Mrs. Zainab Umaru and Mrs. Ansha Zubairu, escaped from their abductors while being led into the bush. The government reportedly raided 8 houses and whisked away the resident into the bush. It added that the immediate vice chairman of the council, Zubairu Jibrin Yewuti, confirmed the incident, claiming that his younger brother Idris, 2 of his elder brother's wives, and a child were among the victims. And now Oyo State has a new substantive Chief Judge, Justice Iyabo Yerima. Speaking during her inauguration at the Executive Council Chamber in Ibadan, Governor Seyi Makinde promised to build stronger institutions while also ensuring due process is followed in the quick dispensation of justice. In our acceptance speech, Justice Yerima promised to take the judiciary to greater heights.
Your Excellency, we have a lot to put before you. And the first one, I'm saying so that everybody will know what is on my mind, is the renovation of all our courts. We have 12 judicial divisions, that is where high courts are, the towns where we have our high courts. And we have, I think, magisterial districts, we have 19 magisterial districts. All of our courts require a lot of renovation. I did that when I came to defend our budget last year.
We look forward to the completion of the rehabilitation of the High Court complex at the Ring Road, and also the Magistrate Court at the Yadon. And also this your pet project, to have other judicial divisions, renovated, so that when you send judges out there, they don't think you are sending them on a cheap posting.
And now Justice Iyabo Yerima is assuming office at a time when justice dispensation appears to be at its lowest ebb. In his admonition, State Executive Seyi Makinde promised to ensure speedy dispensation of justice as well as build stronger institutions.